I think if people could really grasp the power of the internet, they would drop everything they're doing right now today and learn as much about it as they could. There's 1.5 billion users on the internet right now.
But you thought saving money made you money.
If you take a look at this 40-year run on the dollar is designed economically to lose money every single year. So why would you save something that loses money every year? And what this means for somebody on retirement plans is that after you retire, the value of your dollar goes down and your cost of living keeps going up. To my rich dad, that was bad advice and made no sense.
Call it networking,
affiliate marketing,
direct selling,
referral marketing.
Call it whatever you want. It's already a $100 billion a year business.
And I would like to, again, my name is Charlie Montgomery. Welcome to the $1 Million Game Plan call. And I'd like to start with a legal disclaimer, if I might. Let me just make sure I'm quiet here. No incomes are represented or guaranteed in any amount for any participant. Some associates will earn no money at all in this program. No person earns any income solely from employing others in the program. And the initial purchase is to participate in the program in the at-cost new associate online business development kit. No purchase of product is required for participation in the program at any level. This program is not endorsed by any federal, state, or local agency, and all examples are for illustration and explanation purposes only. Any experience shared may be unique to the individual sharing them and should not be taken as assurance of success for others. Results of participation may vary widely. And folks, most importantly, before we get started with tonight's presentation, and I love this, please do not run with scissors. You're in for a great treat tonight because our call host tonight is a great leader in the company, originally from the United Kingdom, but thanks to Pro, he now lives in the paradise in the Cayman Islands in the Caribbean. He went from $70,000 in debt, living in his mom's spare room, when he started his pro business and exploded to $40,000 a month within just 6 months, and has become a 7-figure earner here with Pro. But most importantly, he's passionate about inspiring, empowering, and teaching brand new people how to copy his success and create their own dream lifestyle. It's my privilege and honor to introduce tonight's call host from the Cayman Islands, Greg Davison. Greg, the call's all yours, my friend.
Thank you, my esteemed comrade, Mr. Montgomery. This is Greg Davison. Can you hear me okay, Charlie?
Yes, I can hear you just fine, Greg.
Fabulous. Well, thanks again, Charles, for taking introductions for the call tonight. You are one of the great leaders here, and on behalf of the entire Carbon Copy Pro community, we certainly appreciate you donating your time this evening. So thanks again, Charles, for taking introductions. And folks, my name is Greg Davison. I would like to personally welcome each and every one of you to the call tonight. My promise to you is that you'll come away from this call with an understanding and a sense of relief, knowing that there's a legitimate alternative to the lifestyle you have now, and a simple step-by-step way to get there. But before we get started, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Greg Davison. I'm 38 years old and live here in the beautiful Cayman Islands with my wife, Christina, and I actually have a background in failure. I tried 7 different home businesses, and like Charles said before, wound up $70,000 in debt, living with my mom in northern England with no job, no money, no credit, and I was honestly scared to death about my future. And this might sound cliche, but I found hope because I found Carbon Copy Pro, and it really saved my life. Like many of you folks listening tonight, I was pretty nervous and a little scared when I listened to the call, but I chose to believe, as long as I was willing to put in the work, that like so many folks that you're going to hear from tonight, this amazing program could work for me too. And it did. I made over $10,000 my first month because I worked like crazy. Took that to $40,000 a month in my 6th month, and it's just gone up and up from there. So now I get to, live life stress-free, debt-free, financially free, traveling the world, making incredible amounts of wealth, treating my family to first-class holidays. I just flew my mom, my sister, my brother-in-law, my nephew, my whole family down the Cayman Islands for a VIP first-class holiday. Little things like just deciding on a Wednesday that I'm going to take the day off to go scuba diving, but best of all, helping and inspiring thousands of other people just like you folks on the line tonight to completely change your lives and set yourselves financially free. So this call tonight is about you. Regardless of how much money you're making right now or what your goals are, whether you want to earn $5,000 per month, $20,000 per month, maybe even $50,000 per month, like many of our great leaders here, with the power of the Carbon Copy Pro education and support of our community, this goal and your goals can be your reality. So over the next 30 minutes, I'm going to explain exactly how Carbon Copy Pro works and how countless people around the world have used it to become wealthy, leaving their jobs behind as a distant memory. Carbon Copy Pro is the world's leading internet marketing education company. It's combined with a powerful marketing system and a product line that is designed to empower entrepreneurs to go out and earn a substantial income as quickly as possible. People are searching for the tools and the know-how to create alternative forms of income like never before. Whether they've recently joined the ranks of the unemployed, or many of you guys and gals are probably fearful that your jobs might be threatened in this downsizing environment. Lots of people have seen their investment shrivel as the market is buffeted by mob psychology. But many are realizing they can still have a hand in their own prosperity as long as that hand is guided by knowledge. And people around the world in over 200 countries are turning in droves to Carbon Copy Pro to get that freedom. Carbon Copy Pro is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not easy money. It's certainly not get-rich-quick. What it is, a proven education program combined with a powerful marketing engine and a professional support team that eliminate most of the variables that cause new business owners to fail. It offers a business model that is positioned well to capitalize on major converging trends over the next 10 years. The Carbon Copy Pro approach is based on creating a self-funded solution for people instead of requiring vast sums of startup capital like traditional business models and franchises. Anybody can learn it and anybody can use it. Anybody can launch themselves on a self-reliant trajectory towards greater financial security. You just have to be willing to roll up your sleeves and dig in. So if you're listening tonight and you're serious about being the master of your own schedule, working when you want and where you want, then you're in the right place, and this is definitely the right time. So in the next few minutes, you're going to learn about our company, our marketing system, our education program, and our business model. And I'll be doing a special promotion for only the people on this call tonight. So stay tuned, but before we go into that, I want to ask you all an important question. How would your life change if you never had to worry about money again? How would your life change if you also had the time to do the things that you always want to spend your life doing? Think about that. How would your life change if you never had to worry about time or money again? I'm sure many of you are thinking about the car you would buy, the house you would live in, the luxurious vacations you would take. They're great. You should think about those things. They're a lot of fun. But dig deeper. How would your relationship change with your spouse or your children? And how could you assist others in your community? Imagine what it would be like to wake up one morning and say, kids, we're going to Disneyland today because I feel like it. And we have countless members of our community who do these things every single day. Countless members who were in the exact same place as you just a short time ago, but now they live the life that you dream of, all because they made a few simple decisions, they took action, and diligently went to work. And again, during the rest of this call, I'm going to explain exactly how you can be one of those people. No BS, no beating around the bush, no complicated strategies, just a simple system that average people are duplicating worldwide. You know, when I first came in, I wanted some background. I wanted to know about the founders of the company, how it had gotten to where it had gotten. Was it working for real people, and who created this system? So let's start with a little background. Carbon Copy Pro was created in October of 2007 by Jay Kubasek and a group of elite internet marketers. And the goal was to be the first company ever to create 100 millionaires. And now our mission has evolved into something a lot bigger. We're on a mission to wake people up to every choice they have as an individual to write their own paychecks from home. You see, Jay and his team had made millions in this industry over the last 5 years. But what they really wanted was to start teaching other people, average people, how to carbon copy their personal marketing secrets. And this would happen through an intensive curriculum not available anywhere else. Again, with the mission to create 100 millionaires. So how awesome would it be if they could help hundreds, if not thousands of normal people achieve the same results that they achieved regardless of their age, education, previous marketing experience, or current financial situation. Jay and his team wanted to start a movement, so to speak, where normal people could create an alternative lifestyle of their own design, outside of the corporate rat race and well insulated from the ebbs and flows of the markets and especially this economy. But of course they knew in order to do this, they would have to leverage everything they knew about marketing and package it into a simple, duplicatable business model that anybody could follow as long as they had three things: drive, determination, and desire to succeed. So they created the world's first ever internet marketing business and system, a business in a box, and a virtual business in a box that you can run from your PC. Why did they create this business for you? Well, in today's current economy, to be truly financially secure, you must own your own business. I'm going to repeat that, folks. In today's current economy, to be truly financially secure, you must be self-employed and own your own business. But in order to create a successful business, not just any business, a successful business, there must be three parts. The first one is a brilliant product that is in high demand. The second one is a simple, duplicatable marketing system to sell that product. And the third one is a compensation plan or a pay plan that pays upfront money plus back-end residual income. So it must be a marriage of the best products and the best cutting-edge marketing solutions. So let's talk about the products that were chosen first. There are millions of products being marketed online today. The choices are really endless. But what the professional knows is that you must market products with high value that appeal to a large group of people and serve a purpose or function that will highly benefit the customer. And the real trick is that you must market a unique product that is not already saturated in the marketplace. I know personally with the 7 failed businesses that I'd tried before Carbon Copy Pro, one of the big problems is I was marketing products that were already saturated in the marketplace. So what kinds of products are saturated? Well, vitamins, travel companies, magic juices, lotions, potions, you've seen them all before. These companies already have a stranglehold on their respective markets, and many of these niches have been saturated for decades. So to have true success and standalone success, you must have a proprietary standalone product line that cannot be duplicated, a product that is new and hot in the marketplace. And very importantly, a product that aligns with massive converging trends in society, and a product that is worth many times in value than it costs to purchase. So Carbon Copy Pro has a proprietary product line called Automatic Millionaire International that allows all classes of society access to the same strategies and the same opportunities that the ultra-wealthy have used to become ultra-wealthy. So the Carbon Copy Pro Automatic Millionaire International product line consists of 4 unique products, which are exclusive private memberships. Firstly, we have the Silver membership, the financial education you never received. Then we have the Gold membership, a personal finance and wealth strategy conference. Then the Platinum membership, again a higher level personal finance and wealth strategy conference. Then the Elite Black membership, the most exclusive and elite wealth creation and finance seminar and private wealth group. All of the Automatic Millionaire strategies are the financial education that nobody ever receives. And how can I say that with such confidence? Well, folks, just look at the state of our economy today. Some really interesting statistics. More women went bankrupt than graduated college last year. More people lost their homes last year than any year since the Great Depression. More people lost their jobs last year than in any year since 1945. Excuse me. And the average middle-class family has over $10,000 in credit card debt, earns less than $40,000 per year, and has a zero net worth. Banks and mortgage companies are now going out of business, and consumer confidence is at a 35-year low. Yet Americans continue to spend more money than they make. In fact, the average family in the U.S. today spends $1.05 for every dollar it makes. So the Pro-U Automatic Millionaire International programs are the financial lifeline people need more than ever before in today's challenging economy. It covers everything from Things like minimizing your taxes, asset planning, debt reduction, credit repair, living wills and trusts, to name but a few. It really gives the average person a wake-up call as to what it truly takes to create long-term wealth by building a proper foundation for your personal finances. And there's never been a greater demand for these strategies than right now. In fact, while other people around the world are struggling, Carbon Copy Pro members are currently shattering sales records with the Automatic Millionaire International product line, while most other businesses continue to struggle as the global recession tightens its grip. This is really a testament to the desire and demand for a proper financial foundation and footing by the masses who are slowly waking up to the grim facts of their reality. You know, we were tired of seeing the rich get richer while the poor continue to get poorer, because the ultra-wealthy have always had access, connections, and hookups, if you will, simply not available to the lower and middle class. That's why we decided to do something about it. And most of our customers see immediate results. I'm talking cash in the pocket type results. There's an old saying that goes like this: a fool and his money are soon parted. In other words, it's not how much money you make that matters, as how much money you're able to keep and, most importantly, grow in ways that the ultra-wealthy have always done. With the events and products, you'll learn from the best connected and the most elite wealth creation strategists around the world. In fact, the recent market crash and mortgage crisis came as no surprise to most Automatic Millionaire International members. Imagine getting to sit down and pick the brain of a self-made billionaire, because that's what you'll be doing at our events and on our private calls. And if you want to get more information, detailed information about these great products, go back to www.carboncopytoday.com. Again, that's www.carboncopytoday.com. This site is designed to educate you with audio, video, and text, so please take your time and do your due diligence. And don't forget, I will be announcing a special one-time offer towards the end of this call, so make sure you stay on the call and stay tuned for that. But now that we've covered the products, let's cover the marketing system. How are these products sold and how do you get paid? How are you going to potentially earn thousands of dollars in commissions that go directly to you every time a product is sold? Well, it's quite simple. You're going to use the Carbon Copy Pro marketing system to do most of this on autopilot. You see, Carbon Copy Pro teaches and allows you to place small, compelling ads in front of millions of people with the effectiveness of a world-class marketer. It doesn't matter if you have no experience at all. We have you covered. We're going to provide you with the best training and best internet marketing solutions available anywhere. You see, step number one, you'll place a pre-designed ad exactly where we tell you. People will go to your personal Carbon Copy Pro website, which is all included in your membership, in your system, and they're going to read about our marketing system and the Automatic Millionaire International product line. Then our professional staff of business coaches review all applications and actually contact your prospects on your behalf. They not only screen and qualify the applicants, but they answer any questions and assist the new member to get started if they're approved. We know that if you're like most people, you won't be great at selling. I'm sorry to be blunt here, folks, but people hate to be sold to, and they hate sales. That's why our business coaches are standing by, ready to work for you. This is just another example how you will be able to leverage us for your success. So think about that. Not only will all of your prospects have unlimited access to our business coaches by calling the toll-free number, but those same business coaches will provide proactive follow-up with each of your customers to answer any of their questions and help them get started. Even if you're on vacation, still working your day job, asleep, or at the park with your kids, Carbon Copy Pro business coaches will be at work for you 18 hours a day, 7 days a week. And this solution is exclusive to Carbon Copy Pro. No other company in our industry has their own in-house call center like we do. So you get all the benefits of increased sales, more members, and more commissions, all from the leverage in our system. Every time one of your applicants is qualified and accepted, you earn an immediate commission. Again, with the system and the business coaches doing virtually all of the hard work for you, most of the telling and selling and conversational stumbling blocks are removed, and success is suddenly within reach for countless people who otherwise wouldn't stand a chance. So can you see the power of an automated marketing system with professional business coaches on staff and a team of top earners closing your sales 7 days a week, all working for you. Another example of the pitfalls that we've removed that usually cause new business owners to fail. Again, we research, design, and build all of the websites. We write the follow-up emails. We process the orders, send out the application kits. Like I say, our business coaches qualify and sort your prospects. We also handle all customer service and technical support. Why do we do these things? Well, because as professionals, we'll always do a better job than you will. We have your back. We understand that it would be impossible for you to achieve the same level of success as quickly on your own. And again, for a minimal monthly fee, you're able to leverage all of our multi-million-dollar system that includes all of our collective experience, system, tools, resources, and training. For any other business owner, it would cost well over $50,000 just in startup costs to get what you have on day one with your membership. Plus, it would cost you an additional $5,000 per month or more in ongoing costs. And again, for a minimal monthly fee, you have all that with Carbon Copy Pro. Now let's talk about the reasons that you came to this call tonight, time and money. Now that you understand our product, a bit about our system, let's talk about how you are going to be making money. The combination of the incredibly powerful Carbon Copy Pro marketing system and the Automatic Millionaire International product line is the most effective way to start your own profitable business on the planet. It has a compensation plan or a pay plan that allows you to start small or go for the gusto. It's completely your choice. Let me explain. Once you've purchased your Pro membership, you can begin your intensive Carbon Copy Pro training. And again, you'll learn the secrets of marketing not taught anywhere else. You'll use the ads and strategies we teach you. And again, we've eliminated as much of the guesswork for you as humanly possible. So for example, if your customer decides to purchase the Silver program, you make an additional $400 to $700 commission paid directly to you through Carbon Copy Pro. We have many top producers here, and their statistics have shown that 1 out of 3 people who purchase a Pro membership also purchase a Silver membership. Furthermore, 1 out of 3 of all Silver customers will become repeat customers and purchase the Gold membership or the Gold Seminar Conference from you as well. This is repeat business with no extra marketing, and the profit for selling a Gold membership is up to $4,000. Then Platinum earns you up to $8,000 per sale, and the Black membership commissions are up to a whopping $19,200 per sale. Many people replace the income from their jobs and traditional businesses with just a few sales every month. But hold on to your hat, folks. We're just getting started. The next part is for those of you who are not satisfied with the opportunity to earn $100,000 to $250,000 per year. You want more, because the Automatic Millionaire International product line also has an incredibly powerful residual income built into the compensation plan, much like the insurance and mortgage industries. So if you personally introduce somebody to this business and they decide to become a marketer, you'll make approximately 10% of their commission as a residual commission simply for referring them to the Automatic Millionaire International product line. And again, that's just for plugging them into our training system and helping them become successful by getting started with our system and our support team. It's a win-win situation. And as far as residual income is concerned, you've probably heard this before. You're not really making money until you have leverage and you're making money in your sleep. If you folks on the line tonight would like to grab a pen and a piece of paper and write this down, I'm going to use some average statistics for this example. But before I do this, I want to make something very clear. It is a business, and starting any business requires work. Some people might make money quickly, and others may make no money at all. This is no different than any other or easy money. This is not what you're looking for. And if you're looking to get rich quick, you're not looking for us. You know, we know there's only one way to success as an entrepreneur and a business owner, and that's through hard work and applying yourself diligently to mastering your craft. Nothing is guaranteed. You're assuming 100% responsibility for your own success as an entrepreneur. We're all adults here, folks, and we know there's risk involved with every opportunity. Okay, so let's assume that 200 people enter your website, and 6 of those people become Pro members. Then from that 6 members, we know that 2 to 3 people will typically want to become Automatic Millionaire members for the financial education and wealth creation strategies. So number 1, John buys a Silver membership. Number 2, Mike buys a Gold membership. And then Sally buys a platinum membership. That earns you up to $12,700 in a single month. And we haven't even included black sales or residual income. And if you think that figure is a lot, you know, folks, like I said, I earned $10,000 just over my very first month, as have many of our top producers here with Carbon Copy Pro. And we have many people here at Pro making that kind of money in a day, let alone a month. Now, as I said, folks, this is just an example. You can make a lot more. You can make nothing at all. Because I don't know you, your work ethic, determination, or your goals. And of course, what you make is determined by nothing other than your desire and ability to follow the system as designed. But what I want to do now is introduce you to one or two members who are having phenomenal results with Carbon Copy Pro. I'm a big believer in social proof, so if it works, let me hear some results. Who do we have out there on the line tonight that would like to share their story with the folks listening?
Brian from New York.
Colorado.
Justin from New Jersey.
I'll go
Charlie
with,
in Florida.
Anthony, New York?
It's Brian in New York.
Oh, sorry, Brian, New York. Step on out, Brian.
Yeah, great. Thanks. Appreciate the opportunity to share. You know, what you just said is absolutely the truth. And, you know, my wife and I, we came out of a corporate career. I was in pharmaceuticals for nearly 10 years. I had what I call, Greg, a set of golden handcuffs on. I mean, my employer literally owned me. And even though I made a great living and, you know, we had a great lifestyle, and that's all good and fine, but I realized quickly that if that was taken away, I had nothing. I had almost nothing, and you know I didn't like that feeling of powerlessness, and so you know we went on a journey to find a way to replace that income, and then hopefully to even make far more than that, which we ended up doing. We stumbled across Pro about a year and a half ago. Our first month we did nearly 5 figures, so I can definitely attest to a large quick start here. Went on to make multiple 6-figure income our first year. And you know, Greg, I'm not sure what's even better. Was it the income that we made and my ability to leave pharmaceuticals and work from home and to be with my children, or the community that we've got here? I really think it's the big picture. It wasn't just the money. It wasn't just the freedom. It's the life that we live, being able to tuck my little girl in and get her to school and do all the things that I always dreamed of doing that I really couldn't do in pharmaceuticals because I was either traveling or I was out working. So we're really grateful for what we found here, and thanks for letting me share.
Always a pleasure hearing your story, Brian. Again, I completely concur. You know, I was one of those guys that had a corporate career and was making great money but had no time and no freedom to enjoy it. So it's pointless having all the money in the world if you don't have the time to enjoy it. Thanks again, Brian. Who else do we have out there? Did I hear Justin in Colorado?
Justin's here. What's up, Greg? How are you?
Anthony, New Jersey. Well, best day of my life, brother. One out.
Perfect. I would love to share. As you know, my background's in the mortgage finance industry, and before that I was in construction. So I really had a diverse background. But while I was in the mortgage business, this thing called the recession started to creep up in 2007, and we actually had a website in our office. We were watching the banks implode one by one, and I was literally watching my life disintegrate right in front of my eyes, to the point where I was working 80 hours a week in my office, you know, managing people who didn't want to be there, and I lost it all. I lost 2 businesses, an $800,000 home, saw my truck get repossessed out of my driveway, had my mother buying me groceries at the age of 31. And in that space, it's like the ultimate catch-22 in life, I find Carbon Copy Pro. And I decided to join because my gut told me it was real. I followed the system step by step, plugged into calls like this, and within my first year, I was a multiple 6-figure earner. Last year, part of the #1 producing team in Pro, and now I enjoy, forget about all that, but now I enjoy my days with my father, who's 70 years old, who's coming down to what he calls the end of his life, and I'm about to start my life with my family, and I made a commitment to my fiance and my kids that we're going to create the life of our choosing. And thanks for letting me share, Greg, but that's my story.
Thanks for sharing, Justin. And again, it's always inspirational to hear where you came from to where you are now, and congratulations on expanding your family. That's wonderful news. Who else do we have over there?
Aaron in Colorado.
Anthony, New Jersey.
Dr. Charlie in
Aaron,
Florida.
everybody in Colorado. Come on, step on out, my friend.
Yeah, thanks so much, Greg. Great call, great information. Reminds me of being on a call just like this 31 months ago. My wife Sophia and I, Greg, we came from the traditional multi-level marketing background where we did everything that they taught us, from making our list and cold calling leads, pitching family and friends. We did home parties, too. We did 40 home parties in a year that Sophia, my wife, was pregnant with her second son. And after doing that for 5 years in that company, 60 months, our income was just enough to cover our bills, our 2 mortgages, and a little bit of overhead. And it was pretty discouraging, actually. We were pretty disillusioned at that point. I had been in the industry of network marketing for over a decade. And when we found Carbon Copy Pro, it totally opened up a whole new world to us. We found this community at the right time. We were really looking for a major change in our lives, and by filling out our application, getting on call just like this, it was just a whole new way of doing business. We got our black box. We got started in the community. We followed the step-by-step approach, and we took advantage of the business coaches and the customer support that came with the membership. And in our first 4 months, we broke the 5-figure per month mark, which was far more over double than what we earned in 60 months in our traditional MLM. Our 5th month, we got some major traction and broke 40,000. We went then to 60,000 in our 6th month. And here we are now, a little over 2.5 years later. We've generated over $1.5 million. We've seen incredible amounts of success in our organization, all the people that we work closely with and teach the same exact steps that we took. And this company, this community, this marketing platform has completely changed our lives. It gives us now time to spend with each other. We're actually on our way right now to an Elton John concert downtown, and looking at all these corporate slaves coming home from work, and my heart goes out to them. But it gives us the time to be with each other, have the relationship freedom, and, of course, to spend a ton of time, far more than most parents spend with their kids. But we have 2 boys that are just the pride and joy of our lives, and it just gives us the opportunity to be at home with them, be there when they wake up, get them off to school and for their days, and get them set up, and just be there for everything that we do with them on a daily basis. So life-changing. Thanks so much, Greg. I appreciate you having me out.
No, we appreciate you stepping out, Aaron, and sharing your story from MLM failure to multiple 6-figure, in fact, 7-figure success here with Pro. So enjoy the Elton John concert, my friend, and thanks for sharing your story again.
Hey, thanks so much.
Who else do we have out there?
Anthony in New Jersey. Thanks, New Jersey.
Dr. Charlie in Florida.
I'll go with Anthony in New Jersey.
Hey, how you doing, Greg?
If I was any better, I'd be twins. It's always sunny when you're making money.
Well, thanks for letting me share, man. I won't be too long, but my background was actually in sales. I actually was in a really cool business. I owned a private jet charter company kind of franchise thing, and it was really great. I had a lot of fun. I was young. I made a lot of money. I was also foolish, and I didn't save any of my money. And, same thing as Justin just stated. In 2007, I saw the end of the road coming, and by the end of 2008, I was done, out of business, bankrupt, foreclosure. I mean, the works. I had $1 million house, and, it was just bad. It just went downhill so quick. The fall from the penthouse to the basement's a short fall, believe me. So, I had a good sales background, but I knew that with the economy, there wasn't really that many good sales things going on. So I knew about the internet, and I just didn't know what to do with it. I just knew how big it was, and there was people making money with it. So, I took a leap of faith. I took a shot. I landed on a page just like most people on this line did. I submitted my information. I went through the process, and, within 4 months of me following the system and plugging in and listening to leaders like you and just carbon copying the pros, I was on stage winning an award as a new person called the Master Marketing Award, and I earned 6 figures in my first year, and now I'm one of the top producers in the company. It's been just actually 2 years now in April, actually. It's been 2009 April. It's been 2 years now. And you know what? I'm glad everything happened the way it did. I'm home now. I have 2 little kids. I get to spend time with my family. I work where I want to work, and things just couldn't be better, man. So thanks for letting me share, Greg.
Yeah, Anthony, thanks for stepping out of the congratulations on your success, and always a pleasure hearing your story. We'll go with Dr. Charlie in Florida, did I hear?
Hey, Greg. Thank you, buddy. First, I want to say that for anybody listening, I know these people who are on this line. I'm a retired surgeon, a retired MD. I'll tell my story. They're telling you the way it is, guys. I talked to Brian a couple of weeks ago, and I said, Brian, what are you doing from New York? He said, I'm driving over to my daughter's kindergarten. I said, I'm going to have lunch with her. I mean, how many people do you know can do that? All right, my story. I practiced medicine for many years, very successfully. I was a surgeon. I retired. My wife and I moved to Florida, bought our dream home. We had a nice little nest egg saved up. We've been very successful. I don't think I was foolish, but I invested heavily in real estate in Florida. And when the real estate market collapsed, so did our retirement. And I started looking around for something that could save us financially. I was 73 years old at the time. That was 16 months ago. I just had my 75th birthday, and as a good friend of mine said, that's a good start. So I looked for a company that could help me make a good living, and I found Carbon Copy Pro. They indicated that they could show me how to market on the Internet, and I believed them, and I moved forward, and I trusted them, and it paid off because they were telling me the truth. They did show me how to market on the Internet. I've been very successful at it. You've heard the numbers from the other people. I'm right up there with the rest of them. I'm doing very, very well. I'm thrilled to death, and I agree with Brian. One of the nicest parts about this whole business is the community, the support that you get. They literally took me by the hand and walked me through the system to learn how to market on the Internet, and then gave me these incredible products that Greg just told you about. I can't think of a better situation. I am thrilled to be here. God bless you all. It really saved us. Thank you, Greg.
Dr. Charlie, how many years young are you again?
I just had my 75th birthday, March the 12th.
And again, just to confirm, did you have any experience in internet marketing when you first joined the community?
Oh, I was outstanding at it. I knew how to send an email. I knew how to use the keyboard like the typewriter function on a computer, and that was it. I didn't know how to market anything. I knew nothing about the Internet. And that's why this is so beautiful. They literally, in the back office, when you join, there's a section there that has a big arrow, and it says, start here, step 1. When you finish step 1, go to step 2. I mean, it's painting by the numbers. It's just wonderful. It's a brilliant system.
There we go. So if a guy like Dr. Charlie, no disrespect because you're an incredible man, but if people like Brian, Justin in New Jersey, Aaron in Colorado, Anthony in New Jersey, Dr. Charlie, many of these folks had no experience, no internet marketing skills, could send an email, surf the web, that was about it. They got started, they could have success, then you can too, folks. So thanks again to everybody who stepped out on phenomenal results. Keep the great work and keep inspiring the members of the community. Now, folks, for our special one-time offer, for the first 20 people that sign up tonight, in addition to your Carbon Copy Pro membership, which is only $395 to join, which includes your black box and your online pro membership, you'll receive a free copy of Pro U Start. This is an amazing course, which is your fast track to success with Carbon Copy Pro. The course normally retails to our members for $199, but again, for the first 20 members that sign up tonight, you'll get that course for free. And we have hundreds of people listening tonight, so my advice is to act fast and get started by going straight to www.carboncopytoday.com. Again, I'll spell it slowly, 3 W's, CARBONCOPYTODAY.com. So what I'd like to do now is to open up the lines for some questions from our guests looking at getting started with Pro. And very importantly, if you're already a Carbon Copy Pro member, if you've already purchased your black box and gotten started, please save your questions for the training calls through the week, because this section is just for the guests listening tonight. So if you do have a question, press *0 on your phone. And let me confirm with the operator on the line. Operator, are you in the house with us tonight?
Yes, sir. I'm on the call.
Fantastic. So again, folks, guests listening tonight, just press *0 on your phone and jump on out with a question. I'd be more than happy to answer for you. So, operator, do we have any questions in queue as yet?
One moment, please. I'll get that name for you. Okay, sir. Our first question comes from Diane. Diane, go ahead.
Hey there, Diane. How can I help you?
Once one becomes a member initially, and then they get the package and all the information on how to do it, now they have to actually market. So I'm assuming there's additional cost for marketing. Marketing's always, and advertising is so expensive. Can you address that issue?
Absolutely, Diane. I'd love to. It's probably one of the most common questions that we get. You know, the great thing about Carbon Copy Pro is that we have over 20, I think it's close to 25 proven, tried and tested marketing strategies, and more than half of them are free. I mean, Diane, I can teach you. We can teach you 5 marketing strategies that could generate you 20 to 30 leads per day without spending $1, or maybe spending $50 or $100. So it doesn't really matter whether you've got, just your money for your membership. Whether you've got a few $100, $1,000, or no budget at all. If you're on a shoestring, we can show you how to make this work. And Diane, I'm testimony to that. I was in $70,000 worth of debt when I first got started. I didn't have any budget, so I had to apply every free marketing strategy that I learned from Carbon Copy Pro, and I actually generated over 1,600 leads my very first month.
Wow.
Now, I got to admit, I worked like crazy. 12, 13 hours per day because my back was against the wall. But, this was stuff that I had to learn, but I dove in there, took action, worked really hard, and produced that kind of result. So, the answer, Diane, is whether you've got lots of money or no money, it doesn't really matter. You can still make this work.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Operator, can we take our next guest with a great question?
Okay, next question comes from Calvin. Calvin, go ahead.
Hey there, Calvin.
Yeah, hello. I was wondering, what is the black box and what does it actually do?
Well, the black box is, Calvin, you get a physical copy in the mail and you'll get your online Carbon Copy Pro membership. And this contains your training, so your education, number one, your system, so that's, launching your websites, the autoresponders, that's the emails that talk to your prospects, pretty much everything that you need to generate the kind of income that you heard Brian, Justin, Aaron, and the guys on the line tonight. And what I'd suggest, Calvin, is you go to www.carboncopytoday.com, and there's a lot of great information there about the black box that'll take you through that in detail.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Great question. Operator, can we take the next question?
Yes, our next question comes from Fred. Fred, go ahead.
Hey there, Brad. How can I help?
Yes, how you doing? I just want to know what encouraged you to come from no money at all to find the money to start a company like this and to generate the people that like me, because I'm totally broke and I'm listening. It sounds great to generate the people like us to help us out.
Got it. Well, it's a question again I get asked. We get asked a lot, and not just myself, but countless members of our community have gone from broke to success with your system. What encouraged me? I didn't have a choice, Brad. I was more scared of what would happen if I didn't get started. I was in $70,000 worth of debt, and I realized that the plan that I've been following up to that point hadn't worked. And what encouraged me really, Brad, was hearing true stories of people on the line who had courage and took action. So for anybody who's listening who is broke, well, you've really got to look in the mirror and look at your financial situation right now. And, if you are broke, if it's even a struggle to come up with $400 to get started, then you need to go find the money to get started because, the magic money fairy is not going to come down from the sky and save you. You have to take control. The clock is ticking. You have to take control now. And if you keep doing the same things you've always done, you'll get the same results. But if you do a different thing by getting started, starting your own business, and working hard, you can expect a different result. Hopefully that answers your question there, Brad.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Great question. Operator, can we take the next question?
There's no other question in the queue, sir.
Wow, I can't believe I've done such a great job of explaining the system so well. If you will, I will take one or two more questions. Again, just press *0 on your phone, and I'd be more than happy to clarify anything for you or give you some advice based on my experience. Again, *0 on your phone. Operator, do we have any further questions?
Yes, Diane has another question. Diane, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I forgot to ask this question first time around. You had mentioned a monthly fee for the site. Could you tell me what that amount is?
Yes. Firstly, your first month's membership is actually free, Diane.
Okay.
And then moving forward from there on, it's $150 per month. But again, Diane, importantly, if you're following our training and doing what we teach you, you should have generated some leads and some applications. And for every member that you bring through the system, you'll earn up to $150 commission. I never paid for any monthly membership because my profits from my first month always covered my membership, but it's $150 per month.
Okay, and I'm looking at my notes here, and when you talked about the four different products, silver, gold, platinum, and black, and you mentioned the dollar amount in commissions for silver at $400 to $700. What if you're at the silver, you start out that way? What would make the difference between a $400 and a $700 commission?
That's a great question, and without getting into detail, Diane, because it's probably just going to scramble your head right now, the best advice I can give is to get started, because you're going to get on a business plan call with your sponsor and with some of the leaders in the community, and we have some videos which really break it down, the commissions. Okay?
That'd be fine.
Yeah, so just get started, and again, that's all going to be explained in your first few days for you.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
You're quite welcome. Congratulations, and I look forward to you joining the community, Diane. Operator, do we have another question there? Operator, do we have any further questions?
Yes, we do. Sorry about that, sir. I'm getting some names for you.
That's okay.
Next we have Joe. Joe, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey there, Joe.
Hi, how are you today?
Fantastic.
I was just wondering, I'm a blind person, and I was wondering how accessible the website is for screen reader software, and how much are the different packages of the products? Because you're throwing out some big, numbers for commissions, so they're obviously some high-priced.
You know, Joe, whenever I get asked a question that I can't answer, I'll always be honest and say I can't answer that one. So the best thing you can do is give our business coaches a call. Let me give you a number, Joe. It's 888. 864. 6983.
6983. Okay.
And you want extension 702.
702. Okay.
So again, as far as getting started is concerned, everything will be explained in your first week with the available commissions. But the question with reference to you being blind, I can't really answer. So you should ask the business coaches that one. They can probably give you the correct answer. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks for stepping on out, Joe. Operator, I'll take one final question.
Okay. Next question comes from Walter. Walter, go ahead.
Hello?
Hey there, Walter. How can we assist?
Hi, it's very simple. We use this www.carbon, and then each time I couldn't hear the rest of it. It's sort of got a staticky. The site, www.carbon.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll repeat that for you, Walter. It's www.carboncopytoday.com.
Copytoday.com. Oh, okay. It's scrambled together there in the middle.
No, you're quite welcome, Walter. We look forward to helping you get started as a member.
Question, quick. I came in on this. I couldn't get in for like 20 minutes. Can I call back tomorrow and ask some questions? Because I missed the whole part down to where you said that you started out, and I came in late.
Well, the best thing to do, Walter, is this. Go to carboncopytoday.com, and all of the information about the business is in there. If you've got any further questions, give the business coaches a call on 888-864-6983. But the number is in your website that you've got access to, Walter, okay?
Thank you.
Great stuff.
Thank you,
Well, you're welcome. Thanks, Diane. Brad, Joe, and Walter for some great questions. Folks, you've seen the system, you've heard the results. We have the products, we have the training, and we have the best marketing system ever developed. We're missing one ingredient, and that's you. So the big question is, do you have what it takes to separate yourself from the masses right now? Because if you do nothing, nothing will change for you. So my advice is to take that leap of faith and go to www.carboncopytoday.com, get your pro membership today. As soon as you do, one of our members will assist you in setting up your business, and you'll be well on your journey in just a couple of days from now. And I personally look forward to hearing each and every one of you on our live training calls and webinars this coming week. This is Greg Davison. It's been my privilege and honor to host this call tonight. I'm closing out the $1 Million Game Plan call, folks. Have a great night. You certainly all deserve it. And this call is a wrap.
Call it networking,
affiliate marketing,
direct selling,
referral marketing.
Call it whatever you want. It's already a $100 billion a year business.
A business that you can do part-time or full-time and can be started at home with no large capital outlay, low overhead, no employees, and no special business expertise or technical skills. A business that allows you to work your hours for your goals.
A business that offers time freedom, financial freedom, and a franchise-like, step-by-step business plan. And according to most experts, a home-based business offers incredible tax advantages.
What are you waiting for?
Think e-commerce is going away?
Statistics show that 96% of adults ages 25 to 44 are looking to own their own business.
The only question is, are you ready?
Are you tired of being passed up for promotions, tired of commuting, tired of the rat race?
Are you ready to work your own hours? Take a vacation when you want to, not when they let you.
Drive the car you've always dreamed about, not the one you can afford.
Live where you want to live, not where your job puts you.
Retire in style, not on a shoestring.
So my rich dad said, in the world of business, there's E's. And E's stand for employees. An employee, he says, you can always tell who they are by their core values. And what the employee, whether the president or the janitor of the company, will always say the same words. The words are, I'm looking for a safe, secure job with benefits. That's what makes them an employee, because their core values are security. The other one of the four is the S, or the small business owner or the self-employed. And again, their core values will cause them to use the same words, which are, if you want it done right, do it by yourself. S means they're also solo. They're generally one-person act, or they operate by themselves. On the right side of the quadrant are the B's. And what Rich Dad said the B stood for was big business, or like Bill Gates. Forbes defines big business as 500 employees or more. And their words are different. They say, I'm looking for a good system, a good network, and the smartest people I know to help run my business. So they're unlike the S. They don't want to run the company by themselves. They want smart people to run their companies for them. And then the fourth of the quadrant is the I, and I stands for investor. These are people who have money work hard for them. These people are people who have people work hard for them. And these are the people that work hard for the rich here. So early on in my life, it was my poor dad who always said to me, you know, Robert, go to school and so get a high-paying job. And so my poor dad's core value was to be an employee. He wanted job security, promotions, a steady paycheck, and all this. And so it was my rich dad who said to me, he says, you know, Robert, if you really want to be rich, learn to build businesses. It made more sense to him to work hard to build a business, something you owned, and something you could pass on for generation to generation to your kids. Whereas my poor dad said work hard, but my rich dad said, why would you work hard for something you'll never own and you can get fired from right away? Again, that was the difference in values. So my rich dad suggested I learn how to be a business owner and learn how to be an investor. And that's one of the big differences. On this side of the quadrant, these people here work for security. They work for money also. On this side over here, their key value that they want is they want freedom.